Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a different kind of review. You see Dinobot Slug and Dinobot Slash before you, and while I've already reviewed them, I've got a few new things for them. If you don't know, there's this company called this online site called Shapeways that does 3D printings of things, and one of the people on there is Trent Troop, who is a big name in the fandom, and on there he goes by the Prize Inside at the Octavirate Forge, but I think the main thing is called Prize Inside. And he's got some very neat stuff. And on the recent Cyber Monday sales, I got a couple of things from him because they were 10% off, free shipping, and I wanted to try them out. So what I happened to get were weapons upgrade kits for Slash and Slug, respectively. Now, I'm happy I'm getting this review out because boy was the shipping me getting the package was a problem, because I accidentally wrote down the wrong apartment number for my place, and they couldn't find it, but it was actually there. They just listed it as a completely different apartment number, so we couldn't find it for a couple of days. But I have it. It's nice. The only thing I thought I already did these in black, but I didn't double check that, so it's completely fine. And I wanted to get some paint anyway to try to paint the swords in red to make them better. So we got some white weapons for these two today. I just wanted to show off in their sprues. These are Slash's weapons. She's got a sword, she's got a missile, she also has a gun right there. Well, Slug's here just has the sword and the missile launcher since he already has his gun. But I just wanted to show them off on the sprue, so give me a moment. I will play with these, get them off the sprue, play around with them a little bit, and then show them on with the figures. Alright, so we're back. I played around with them. I played around with all the weapons, and now I'm gonna go over them. Let's start with looking at Slash's arsenal here. So for Slash, we got 5 things in this kit. First, we got her gun. It's an original design as far as I can tell, though very similarly based off the Dinobot ones. Holds very well in her hands, both of her hands. Looks pretty nice on her. Will definitely look better in black, but it is very nice. Got the scope, got the barrel, got all that good stuff. We have her sword. I really like this nice sword design. It's a thinner sword than the other Dinobots have, but it works because she's a thinner bot, because she's a sort of velociraptor. And I'm sure that will look very nice in the very nice red. We've also got the missile, which can be handheld. So just showing that off. Missile's completely capable of being handheld. And then we have her missile launcher, which launches that missile, which we just saw being handheld. And that fits in her hand very nicely. And you can stick the missile inside, and you can stick it in there. I am going to note that I think this does stick out too far. Not purely just aesthetically, like admittedly aesthetically that looks like that's sticking out too far, but even comparing it to Slugs, I'm just gonna show it off right here. You can see that the end of the missile, like the missile is able to go inside the missile launcher all the way up to that little thinner bit. As you can see, there's that little thinner bit right in the section right there, and goes all the way there, and that does not occur on this missile. And the missile's not that long, and I'm pretty sure, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure the stocks of the missiles are the same length. Yeah, the stocks of the missiles are the same length. So the only thing is that this one just doesn't go as deep. It should be able to fit that far, but it just doesn't. So that's that. It still looks good. It's over compared to our other weapons. It's oversized on here, but I mean, I think Slash will appreciate it. And the last piece is this little doodad. And the thing with this thing is that this allows her this bit with these tabs allows her to have the missile launcher, or any of her weapons really, become hip-mounted attachments. And so how it would work is these 2 tabs would go into the 2 gaps right there. However, and I will show you, it appears that it's just a hair small, like literally just like a hair or 2 small. Like the gap in there is like just a hair or 2 small, so that it doesn't actually clip in correctly. So it unfortunately does not work. And that's really unfortunate because that would have been cool to have the a missile pod sticking out the side of a Velociraptor, but it does fit the 5mm posts correctly. And I'll just show that off really quickly, showing that the 5mm function still works. It's just the these tabs are just not the right proportion for her to hold. But that's all there is on Slash's weapons. So now we'll move on to Slug and his added arsenal, because Slash didn't have any form of an arsenal before. So we'll now talk about Slug's. So he's got his sword, his G1 accurate sword, and it works like so, and that is very nice. That is a very, very nice sword going on there. Yeah. I just wanted to confirm something. It was like that feels like that sticks out a little too far, and then I realized, wait, I would talk to it, because I actually got this kit partly because I had talked to him and being like, hey, and because he was asking, hey, how far is this? And I thought, and what the dimensions he was asking for, I thought it was from the top of the fist to the top of the dino feet. But no, it looks to get the handle guard to fit around it. I think he was talking about from the 5mm post to the top of the fist, so they do stick out a little. That sticks out a little far, and that's actually my fault. But it still looks good. Whoops, and I just ripped his arm off. But that still looks good on Slash, and that will look even better in some red paint. We've got his missile, and that can fit in his hand if you want him carrying a missile about. I just got to pull that out. And as I already mentioned, that missile also fits into the missile launcher, and that fits very tightly inside and very close to the missile, and is able to be held. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So he can't handhold it. And that's why I gave him that dimension, because that's what I thought he was talking about. But it seems he can't actually hold it in his hand, but he can still store it on his forearm, like so, and hold it like that, and it is still able to go into the sides of his dino legs, his back legs, like so. And then now I'm confused about what this is supposed to be for, because what I had assumed this was for this to go in like this. So when, say, he's in dino mode, the missile will be sticking at a position like this, even though I will also note that that 5mm post is very loose, very loose. But I guess it's to give him an ability to hold his missile. But now I'm confused as to where that would go, because it looks like it would stick on the back, I guess, but that's not where it fits. So now I'm confused. But anyway, it's a little unfortunate that he can't actually hold the missile, but it's still nice. Like, he's still, because of how the power of the primes works, he's still able to hold it. And he's got that. He's got a sword, and then he still has the gun he came with, which is all G1 accurate, and that looks very nice. And then I'll get Slash out here with as much of her arsenal as I can get her to carry at once. Yeah, let's do sword and giant honking missile. So yeah, I think the kit works. I think these kits are very nice. Couple of minor things that do need to be tweaked for the next kit, but they're very nice. And I do appreciate giving the Dinobots more weaponry, especially giving Slash any weaponry at all, though she can't hold it all at once currently because this doesn't work. Yeah. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've seen Trent Troop put up a lot of stuff. There's other things that I'm interested in, and maybe I'll get them at some point and try to review them at another point. But I'll definitely be posting photos of these guys with these kits. I'll definitely probably be painting them at some point, probably not immediate future, but eventually. And then I'll post pictures of that as well on my Instagram. Both sets will be on Instagram, definitely. You'll probably see a couple of pictures going on at the end of this review. But it's a very nice kit. I'll put a link to these items in the description below and just one to his general shop because he has a lot of items. Some Transformers related, a few things not Transformers related, but I believe it's mostly Transformers related, and there's not a few other things, but definitely a number of other things. But majority is Transformers stuff. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. These are nice kits, a couple of minor tweaks to make them better. And yeah, that's what I got to say on them. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider donating on my Patreon page to help support the channel. All of the links will be in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack's signing off.